At work, being reactive feels amazing. Someone asks for something, you answer fast, they say thank you, and you feel useful. But this is not sustaining. In this video, I will explain the difference between being reactive and proactive as an employee and why best employees are not 100% on either side, but mostly being proactive and intentional with their time. By the way, if you are new here, I'm Ehsan. I'm an engineer at Intel and I create videos around how to be productive at work and the things that are related to the workplace. Let's start with the very first slide. Here I've shown being reactive and proactive on two sides of a spectrum. On one side, if you are reactive, means you react to the tasks that comes to you and you just act as it comes. We naturally tend to do that because of our system. We just want to get that immediate reward. Let's say your manager or a coworker says, can you do something for me? And you act on it and you get that very small reward. They say thank you and you feel your manager is happy with the way you work because you just act on it very quickly, even though you may not finish the task, but you just said yes to it and you maybe overwhelmed yourself with the tasks, but you get that immediate reward. And that's why you react to the tasks as it comes. So the immediate reward is the driving force here. On the other side, being proactive means the reward is delayed. When you finish the project, when you finish a task, the reward is in the future. But being proactive is some sort of a skill that you need to develop. So the proactive people tend to plan, but reactive just wait until the instruction comes in or the task. Here what I'm trying to say is not that being reactive is a bad thing, but it's just not sustaining. If you are reacting all day long, week after weeks, you eventually will get burned out. And you just react to whoever screams the loudest during the day as opposed to planning the work and act on it. And being proactive doesn't mean that you ignore people. You capture, you plan, and you act. So that way, you know that you are in control of your time and you deliberately do something during a day. If you are part of a team that some people are reactive and some proactive, then that becomes sometimes an issue. And I will explain that why. Let's say you are in a team and you are a proactive person and there are some people that are reactive. Then they don't work until they get a task or assignment. Then what happens is the manager will give them some tasks, maybe 10 to 15, because they cannot finish all. So they are under this impression that they have to finish it. Probably they can deliver a few of them, let's say 2 or 3. And then you also get the instruction the same way. You are going to be treated the same way as these reactive people got treated. So you feel the micromanagement. You feel you are not in control of your time. You cannot plan and do the task on time. You have to react to the tasks as they come. And that becomes an issue. I found a very, very interesting paper by Mike Grant. Usually, when I started this channel, it was about how to write a scientific paper. And when I found this paper, I went and I checked the website and I noticed this is his second most cited paper. And also I found a video and I watched it. He talked about this paper and said, this is the paper that changed my career. And I got even more excited and I read the whole paper, and I think this is a very nice paper explaining the proactive behavior in organizations. And this is from 2000, like 26 years ago, and still valid. I really like to talk to Mike at some point in the future because this is the paper that he wrote alone, and also there are a lot to discuss and it's related to the workplace. But one of the takeaway from this paper is that personality plays a huge role in being proactive, and also the environment that you are in. If the workplace rewards you to be proactive, you become a proactive person, or if they reward being reactive, you go that way. So the situation, the environment that you are in also plays a role that you being proactive or reactive. I found also another paper by Adam Grant and Sue Ashford that they discuss on how to be proactive, and one of the takeaway from this paper was that proactive people tend to anticipate, plan, and act on it before the problem arrives. Then that's why in the previous videos that I talked about my schedule, I said I have a daily plan session. And usually on Fridays, I look at my week ahead. It's a more in-depth session, but usually I anticipate what it comes, and then I plan on it, and then I act. And those action happens during those high focus sessions that I have every week. The bottom line for this video is that if you want to take in control of your time, you must have those high focus sessions, those uninterrupted sessions to focus on doing something that is meaningful to you, and you plan before it comes. And hopefully this video was helpful for you to be more proactive and design your day and act on the things that comes to you before it becomes a problem. If you like this video, I hope you give this a thumb up and subscribe. See you in the next video.